When you're posting something on social media, you're selling a brand, you're selling yourself, you're making people believe in you. If you want to do something and you want to be the best at it, you have to be consistent. There's no days off in this business. The biggest decision probably during that time was for me to go away to rehab and get my life together and be sober.
If you really want to know how to become a famous blogger and to make $100,000 on your content, then this episode is for you. Welcome to Stars About Stars podcast, where instead of red carpets, we do have heart-to-heart, honest, direct conversations with very well-known personalities, and we discuss what actually in reality stands behind the scenes of glory and success. And I remind you that every episode is inspired by great biography and Gemini near me up. And today in my not even virtual but traveling studio is the guest what was very much appreciated, waited, because all my audience was asking me where? And today we're speaking with Snuff, co-host on Skinny with Joey Merino and Lil Snuff podcast and co-owner of Skinny, Joey Merino's Cheesesteaks. Hey, Snuff.
Hello, how are you?
Oh my God. You know, audience, after Joey Merino's podcast was waiting for you. Thanks for having me. I had to travel to Philly to see all this beauty around.
I know. I wish we had better weather, but we'll make it work. We'll go to a nice dinner. We'll relax. It'll be good.
Warmth is here inside Cheesesteak.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
Thank you. So I have 15 numbers-based questions for you through my proprietary technique, and we can start from very first question.
Okay.
You were born on January 27, 1982 in Philadelphia. Is it correct?
Yes.
Your birth months reflect strong leadership energy. What did you do before becoming a blogger, and what led you to this spot?
So before we started the podcast and doing social media, I was in the car business. I was a sales manager for 6 years and a car salesman for 4 years. So I was always in the space of, making content also.
And did it give you extra understanding how to communicate with people, how to open their hearts, how to read their personality?
Customer service is big, especially when you're in sales and you're meeting different people every day. You have to communicate and you have to understand what the people are coming there to look at.
Do you think that social media is far away from sales, or is the same field in a different way?
I think social media is just like sales, because when you're posting something on social media, you're selling a brand, you're selling yourself, you're making people believe in you.
And do you believe that nowadays is the most sellable thing, it's actually a personal brand, or it's still your product?
Personal brand for sure. Yeah.
You're Aquarius by your zodiac sign,
yes.
But you also have 5 planets in Capricorn, which is totally different energy.
My father's a Capricorn.
Oh yeah, you see it reflects.
Yep.
So how do you see yourself? More as a visionary or the strategist?
I would say definitely visionary. Because strategy, I really don't do too much strategy. I just go on, I'm just there. I just do it. But visionary, I always see, what the future is going to be like, how social media, I knew social media was going to blow up as it was happening. In the future, you could just see now everything's going to be AI and chat GPT. So you have to adapt to that.
But you like AI, I guess, as you speak about it, but you stay away from it.
Yeah, I really don't use AI for anything. Everything's organic, everything's natural.
And what do you think people love about you most of all? Your authenticity?
I would say my personality for sure, that I speak my mind. I really don't care what people think, and I do what makes me happy.
For Skinny, just Cheesesteak, do you have the same gut feeling for things to happen? Do you participate a lot, or you are more responsible for the content creation?
I would say before Skinny Joey's Cheesesteaks and we were doing the podcast, I was always in content creation. So we were always creating different skits and creating different things and making people engage and make people believe in the brand.
So your karmic task is in Capricorn, and today you reach millions of views every single day. Whatever you post, you can do the post with your wife, you can eat different foods in different places, you can give some tips, you can be very angry with a bitch and a lot of kids on
it. Yes.
And people watch you and people love you. How you think any other beginner can reach this level?
So, and I was telling you before when we first sat down and talked and we went over social media, if you want to do something and you want to be the best at it, you have to be consistent. And if you're consistent every day like we are, 6 videos a day now we're up there. We used to do 3. Now we doubled it because we have so much content. We post every day the same time, 7 days a week. There's no days off in this business. You have to be consistent.
What is the best time for posting?
I think 7 o'clock in the morning when people first get up, because the first thing you do is go to the bathroom and then you look at your phone. And then at nighttime when you're laying in bed with your significant other or you're laying home by yourself, 8, 9 o'clock at night, you're on your phone scrolling, especially during the week. On the weekends, definitely morning time better.
So you suggest if you're already living in your phone, do it for a reason, do it good for your business.
Of course, yeah.
And what is the perfect length for your content?
I think anything 60 seconds or less, because if any video is more than like 2 minutes, let's just say, people get tired of it unless you have something that you're talking about and people are engaging with it. Like my restaurant reviews, they're 3 minutes long. In the beginning, I make sure there's a hook to engage the people so they watch the whole video. If it's something that's, 60 seconds, they usually watch the whole thing anyway.
But do you think when you go to the other restaurants, it's not a competition?
No.
You're not belonging to Skinny Jerry. I actually feel that you represent the whole industry
Absolutely.
of food.
Any restaurant that I go to or Joey goes to and we make a video for, it's to help them out, because our social media following, I never go on the internet and say, our food's better than their food or that restaurant wasn't too good. It's just not my style. I want to make sure everybody succeeds.
Yeah, you don't use any psychological comparison.
No.
Not to create jealousy. And you also have your inner challenge inside Instagram. How did you set it up?
I actually don't know. I just one day it said create this channel and I did it and I was just like, what is this? And then all of a sudden people started joining my private channel. And I think right now I got 4,000 people on there.
I can see, and it's typical different following from everybody who is following you on the general.
Yes, yeah.
So everybody who wants to be a blogger, it's great to combine both of them.
Absolutely.
Fantastic.
It's more private and personal.
Yeah, they can see your life.
Absolutely.
And another question for people who are into blogging, how to get out of ban. Let's say I already banned, I don't know what to do, how to restart again, but I don't want to lose my account.
It's hard because if they take your account from you, was that what you mean banned? Like they take it away and you got to start over? It happened to me already on TikTok. I had a following of 200,000 people on TikTok and it was for gambling. And you can't promote gambling on certain websites. So they took my account away and I had to start over. And I just started doing the same thing. And I think now I'm up to like 50,000 followers again. But it's hard. If you lose your account, it's hard to get it back.
And what is the favorite platform for Lil Snuff?
I would say Instagram for sure.
Mine too.
Yeah,
absolutely
Instagram.
loyal to it.
Yeah. Second, Facebook.
Oh, are you into Facebook?
I love
because
Facebook.
You're young,
Well, Facebook's more of the older generation.
I know.
And the older generation, for some reason, like they love the whole character of what I built. So I get a lot of views on Facebook.
Your son, Wheel of Fortune, and Lilith is an Aquarius, suggests that communication can bring both and success and challenges. Have you ever said something in social media that actually turned against you?
I think I've been careful, but there is one time that I said in an airport, I said that I'm in the peasant line and people took it as like I was calling other people peasants, but I wasn't. I was talking about myself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like the line was long and I said, I don't have TSA and like people went crazy about it, but I wasn't saying anything towards anybody else, but people take it the wrong way. It happens sometimes. You got to watch what you say.
You know what's weird? That people are waiting for this moment to catch you.
Yes.
I don't know why they stick to negativity.
Because they want to cancel you. And if they cancel you on social media, it's the best thing that could happen for them because then you're done. Once you're off social media, they love it.
I have a question about social media dream, if you have any.
Social media dream. I would say that if I had one dream that social media could get me, probably do like a sports commercial for like FanDuel or DraftKings. One of them.
But do you think you still want to do it with the Instagram or you want to go any higher?
TV, yeah, 100%, yeah.
Your moon is in Scorpio, gives you deep emotions and strong intuition, but it can also make it hard to let go. Is there anything you still hold on into emotionally from your past?
I would say my sobriety for sure. That I'm clean and sober. That was an emotional time in my life. I still talk about it every day. And I try and help the next person if they're struggling with that kind of stuff. I always talk about that.
Yeah, you're not scared to share about your past.
Always. No, I always talk about it because, you never know who's listening and you're helping the next person.
Mercury is in Capricorn, gives you disciplined and structured thinking, and you just told us that you overcame one of the most difficult addictions in life, I
Absolutely.
could say. And how do you think there is any steps how actually to interrupt this process besides detoxifying? Did you have to cancel any surrounding of people around you?
Well, always people, places, and things are a big thing to stay away from. And I made myself get into a routine. Like a routine for me was really good. You know, I worked every single day, get up the same time, go to bed the same time, pray. So I had to get into a routine.
Prayer helped a lot.
Yes, absolutely.
What about people next to you?
My family, of course, they were always big supporters in anything that I was going to do or did. So definitely my family was big supporters of me.
This is beautiful because there are sometimes accidents when people go really against, and they just say, we are not taking you back until you're sober and you're clean.
Yeah.
And it's great that you have a beautiful surrounding.
Absolutely.
Want to learn how to love yourself and build up healthy relationships with yourself and others? Download Gemini Miami. It's your one-stop shop for all self-discovery tools with access to the community of like-minded individuals.
Venus is in Capricorn, represents loyalty, and your core number emphasizes the importance of family. How did you meet your cherished wife, Danielle?
So it's funny because I never knew her ever. I never seen her before. I didn't know nothing. My friend one day said to me that they were going to a concert, and before the concert, they wanted to go to a bar in Center City. And I didn't want to go because I'm sober. And they're like, no, we'll just go for like a half hour. Come with us. So I said, okay. And I always tell people when you don't want to do something, you should do it because it works out. I walked into this place. Her and her girlfriend were standing there. They came up to me. We said hello because I knew her girlfriend. And we were going down to the concert, and they wind up getting a ride with us to Chickies and Pete's right down the street. And like 2 days after that, I went in my car. I was washing my car. I found lipstick in my car. And I called her friend up and I said, did you leave lipstick in my car? She's like, no, maybe my friend Danielle did. So I messaged her on Instagram and she said, yeah, it was my lipstick. So I put it in the mailbox of her friend. Then she messaged me and said, thank you. And the rest was history. That was it.
Oh my God. This is a beautiful story when lipstick puts you together.
Yeah.
I think somebody used it for the promotion.
Yeah. And the crazy part was when she got out of my car that day, I didn't know her. I said to my two friends, I said, I want to marry that girl. Kidding. Like it was a joke. And it wound up happening.
Okay, tell me as a man, do you think that you have some special gut feeling when you fall in love potentially with a girl? You have 7 girls in front of you and you know this one going to be your
100%.
future wife?
Yeah, you just know. You know just from the connection,
Okay, so ladies who listen to us, they have to understand they don't need to waste time.
No.
If man is not decisive, just don't do it.
Once you know, you know. Yep.
Your Mars in conjunction with Uranus can bring impulsiveness, freedom, and the love of risk. Do you enjoy taking risks at all?
I actually probably take too much risk.
With what?
With gambling. When I want to do something, I don't care. I just do it. I'm very
What's
impulsive.
your favorite game?
Slot machines. That's not good. No, not good.
I listened yesterday another time to Joey Merino podcast because I love listening to him. Besides, he was on this show previously to you, and he actually invited you as my guest. And he said he's not allowed into gambling.
No, he's not.
But you...
I am.
So
I do enough gambling probably for both of us, which isn't good. Yeah.
That's funny thing.
Yeah.
Moon square Saturn can indicate emotional challenges in your childhood. Did you feel emotionally supported growing up?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, definitely. My parents were, always there for us, asking if we needed anything, But at that time, me growing up, like we grew up in a different generation. Like we had friends. You're outside playing all day. Family dinners. Everything was family. Now it's different.
But you're still young.
Yeah, 34.
So, yeah, I know. But the thing is, you're all style in your brain.
Yes.
Because I think that the whole surrounding, your wife as well, she's very great valued woman, and I think that you just keep going with the all self
Absolutely.
generation. Your sun is in conjunction with moon may create some tension, but at least the child perceived it that way. Do you feel anything that was maybe when you were a child, that's something that you wanted to do differently in your family when you grow up?
No. I think everything that I did, I wanted to do. You know what I mean?
Do you have brothers and sisters?
I have a sister, yeah.
And how she's different from you? She's risky at all?
No, she's by the book. She don't take chances. She's one way. She's nothing like me.
And do you think that you have any kind of struggle? Because that's the aspect that creates a struggle, that what should I do or what is the right thing to do? Do you have doubts sometimes?
No, not really, because I always try and do the right thing, because, when you're clean and sober, you live a different life. You know what I mean? So it's different. Yeah.
I think that being sober gives so much clarity because I do a lot of detoxes. I do this when I interrupt just everything. Sometimes say like even the food, when you do fasting, when you do the prayer. And absolutely love it because everything starts to be so clear. It's so simple, so direct. You just know. You know from your subconscious.
100%.
The first 12 years of your life were influenced by the energy of number 3, which gives creativity, expression, and desire for attention. Do you think the desire for independence or the need of validation can actually put person in front of the camera?
I guess, yeah, you could say that it does. You want to express yourself, you want to express your feelings. And I guess for me, I always had a good personality, so I was always in front of people.
Yeah. But still, your parents, they gave you a lot of worms to support you. Like,
oh, yeah, they didn't care.
Yeah, because I had the highest marks, and I tell you, even my parents supported me. I felt like it's never enough.
Yeah.
And I wanted to be on the camera, maybe because we need sometimes extra validation. Now I don't do it from that standpoint. But at the beginning, doing self-reflection, I caught myself that I wanted camera because I want to be proven.
Yeah. I don't know. I just think that I was just the same way. Like, I didn't care what anybody thought. I just wanted to do it, I guess, You know
what's great with you? I think there is no difference between you that I know in real life and the Snuff that is in front of the camera. I think that's what is fascinating.
Yeah,
because
the same
when people
all the time.
shake your hand in the street, they say, that's you, real you.
100%.
And from the age 12 to 24, your life moved under the energy of 9, a period of inner growth and emotional challenges. Did you experience any major decisions or disappointments during that life?
2016, well, I mean, the biggest decision probably during that time was for me to go away to rehab and get my life together and be sober. I tried to get sober at 21 years old, which is hard. 21, you're just able to go out and drink, but I was always out early in life. 2016 is when I got sober, September 11th.
Since what age did your addiction start?
I would say when I was 17.
17. Yeah, pretty young, but already teenager.
Yeah.
Sometimes even kids get into drugs and bad life. And it's even worse, more painful. From 24 to 36, your current life period is influenced by the energy of partnership, number 6. What has been the most interesting part of your collaboration with Joey Merino?
I would say the most interesting part is like the relationship that we built because, he's 30 years older than me, like my dad, so I look at him as a father figure, as an uncle, and even like a best friend, you know what I mean? We're together 24/7. We talk on the phone 24/7. So I think it's just interesting how, we're the same person when it comes to certain things, but we're different in a lot of ways too. You know what I mean? But we don't argue. We do what we have to do. We work together. It's hard to work with somebody morning, noon, and night, but we do a good job.
I think Joey, when we was on Stars About Stars podcast, he spoke so highly about you. The same thing exactly you're saying now. We have the age difference. We're different, but we are similar.
Yeah.
And he was saying how he was choosing the partner for the podcast, and he'll say, I've seen different celebrities, different personalities, and when I've seen Snuff and they share it with another producer, and they said, that's your boy.
Yeah,
you're going to do so good together.
And it's weird because I knew him my whole life. You know what I mean? So, and then it just wind up working out, but we have fun. We do.
Yeah, that's beautiful. I can see that's a smooth energy. You kind of supporting each other, feeling your moods, and it's like inner circle. You trust each other.
100%.
And my very, very final question. As you know, on Stars About Stars, every single guest is nominating the other celebrity guest. Who would you like to nominate to be the next guest on Stars About Stars?
I would like to nominate, because I think he'd be good with numbers and stuff like that. His name's Steve. We call him Gogs. He's on the podcast with us too.
Beautiful.
Joey's good friend, my good friend. He's older than me too, but he would be good to do it. Yeah.
Thank you. I would be very happy to have him.
Absolutely.
Especially recommended by you.
Yeah.
And Snuff, I also have a little gift for you.
Really? A nice little gift.
This is a special access to Gemini Nemi app that is always there for you. It's emotional intelligence app, and you have your free access for 90 days. I hope you're going to enjoy it.
I will enjoy it, and I'll definitely use it. Thank you.
Thank you, Snuff, for your time, for your energy, for being so open about your past, because I think it takes a lot of bravery and clarity, to be very open to the audience.
Absolutely.
The way you do every single day. God bless you.
Thank you. And I want to say thank you for having me on your podcast. Make sure you go like, subscribe, share, hit that follow button for her. She's absolutely amazing. Her social media is on the rise, so keep up the good work, all right?
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Snuff.
You got it.